What's up guys, my name is Josh and are you ready for a cheesy video? Cause I am. Okay, I'm sorry, don't kill me. I swear, that'll probably be the last terrible joke in at least 3 or 4 minutes. But in all seriousness guys, we're gonna be talking about confidence today. Specifically, how you guys can increase your confidence by taking a couple key steps in the right direction. Now, I know you've probably heard of a lot of these steps before, but I am going to urge you, in this instance, I want you to take it more seriously. I want you to actually try these things, because believe me, if you're a little low in confidence, these things will help you without a shadow of a doubt. And how do I know this? Because I practice them almost every single day. And no, I didn't start as confident as you see me today. Honestly, I used to be in a really shitty place. Way back in high school, I think everyone kind of struggled with confidence, and I took a lot of these steps, and trust me, it made a world of difference. First thing that you can do to increase your confidence, give somebody else a compliment. It can be your neighbor, it can be a stranger, it can be a coworker, it can be a friend, it can be your mom. Doesn't matter who it is, but what I want you to do, as soon as you're done watching this video, the next person that you see, I want you to give them a compliment. I don't care if you're just walking your dog, or walking your cat, or walking your fish, I don't care. The next person that you see, I want you to look at that person, say, hey, I like your insert anything here. Keep it appropriate, of course. Don't be like, hey, I like your, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. But for real, be like, hey man, those are some awesome shoes. Or hey man, I love your style. Did you do something new with your hair? Anything like that. Just make sure it is genuine and give that compliment to somebody else. It'll make them feel better and it'll inherently make you feel better. And just the act of even talking to a stranger or talking to anybody in general will make you just feel a little bit more confident in that moment. The next thing you can do to increase your confidence immediately is simply this. Smile more. Trust me, it's one of the easiest things you can do to just lift your mood and lift the mood of everyone around you. Trust me, if you can go and smile at yourself in the mirror, smile when you're talking to people, it will make you feel better almost immediately. It's one of those psychological things where if you're smiling, you can't actually be that upset. Now, I know you hear a lot of times people about masking their feelings by smiling. That's kind of what you're doing, but you're tricking yourself into trying to believe that you're actually more confident. Try it right now. Give yourself an amazing smile. That's right, right there. Take that feeling, take that into the next tip. Let's go. If you're getting value from this video, please let me know down in the comment section down below. Make sure you like that video, not because I need the self-validation, but because the YouTube algorithm will actually push this video out to more people if you guys like it. And that way you can help spread this joy, spread this positivity, and try and spread some extra self-confidence to other people. If you have any friends or family members that you think could benefit from this video, make sure to share it to them. There's that big fancy share button down there as well, or you can just copy the link in your browser window, whether it be on your phone, tablet, or laptop, or whatever people are using these days to watch these videos. Copy that link, share it to your friends and family, and let's see if we can spread this positivity, see if we can spread these good vibes, and get this out there. Kind of along the same path of tricking yourself into feeling a little bit better, say really good things about yourself. It's one of those little things that people just often don't do. People are always talking themselves down, saying, oh, I can't do this, I'm not good enough for this, you know, this, that, the other, just all bad things. Change that, and now tell yourself amazing things. This is where that cheese comes in from the start of this video. Tell yourself something amazing every single time you wake up and every time before bed. This will have an amazing impact on how you feel that day and the next day. This is one of the most important things to do to make yourself feel a little bit more confident. It's just having a little bit of positive self-talk. Say, hey, today was an awesome day. Hey, I am amazing. Hey, I can do these things. I have this presentation coming up. I am going to kill it. I've got that interview. I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna go and ask out Janet tomorrow, and I am going to crush it. I don't care if you believe yourself. Say it anyway. Say it over and over and over again. Do it for a day, do it for 2 days, do it for a week, do it for a month. I don't care how long it takes you. You doing that every single day are gonna start to believe it. It is one of those amazing things that your brain is so powerful, it will believe whatever you say. So yes, by doing something like this, you can trick yourself into starting to believe these things, and the effect it can have on you is absolutely profound. The next tip, kind of along those lines, anytime you catch yourself thinking something negatively about yourself, stop, think, and change it into something positive. It doesn't matter if it's one of the most important moments in your life, or if it's one of the least important things like, oh no, maybe I don't think I'm gonna be able to make a very good dinner tonight. Take that thought, stop it, and change it. Now all of a sudden, I'm gonna make the best goddamn meal that I have ever had in my life. The next tip, once again, kind of comes in with everything else earlier. Just lift yourself up. Now, I don't mean literally, because that can be really difficult to do. Apparently, gravity's a bitch. But lift yourself up every single day. Tell yourself good things. make your day the best day ever, and be your very own cheerleader. Nobody is going to care about you as much as you can care about yourself. Everybody else in the world, they're busy doing their own things. So you have to be the one to lift yourself up. Don't be looking at others to do it, because eventually they're going to have to do that for themselves too. Lift yourself up. You are always going to be there for yourself. Everyone else might not necessarily be, but in this life there is you, and you will always be around yourself. This next one's going to be a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, but it's going to be so good for you and your own health. Realize that nobody actually cares. Yes, what I mean by that isn't to say that nobody loves you or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that people are all so caught up in their own thing that they're not going to notice your day-to-day imperfections. That's just the way it is. You're going to be walking along the street. People aren't going to notice if your hair is slightly off. It's just the little things. People are going to be too busy focused on themselves. They're not going to care if your outfit is the most perfect thing in the entire world. They're not going to notice these little things. So just realize that if you do you, people are going to be okay with it. Why? Because they're not actually going to really notice. On the flip side, what I want you to do is realize that everyone else, they're just people. They're not these incredible high figures. They're all still just people. Everyone's got flaws. Everyone's got imperfections. As soon as you can realize that, you can start to accept some of your own imperfections and realize that, guess what? You're human, I'm human, we're all just human, unless that person over there is a fish. Despite that, the next tip I'm going to say is try and look good. Now, I don't mean that you have to start looking like a god or a goddess. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is take care of yourself. Wear something nice. I don't mean you have to wear a three-piece suit all the time. Look, today I'm just wearing activewear because it's one of those days and I'm feeling it. But wear something that fits you. It'll make you look better and you will feel better. Take care of your grooming. Brush your teeth. Comb your hair. You know, just the simple things in life. If you can do that consistently, you will see a drastic improvement in how you feel. That's why I created this YouTube channel in the first place, because I've always been a true believer that if you look good, you will inherently feel better. Give it a go. Once you're done this video, I don't know if you're watching in your pajamas or if you're watching half naked. I don't know. I don't really care. But what I want you to do is I want you to put on something that you feel good in, whether it be a nice button-up shirt, whether it be a really nice sport coat, whether it be just a fantastic bit of activewear, something that you feel good in. Put that on and you will be amazed at how much better you feel throughout the rest of the day. If you start doing this more often, guess what? You're inevitably going to start feeling better more often. It's not rocket science, guys. Just look better and you will feel better. Switching gears a little bit. Don't react as much to all the crazy things going on in life. Right now, there's a lot of crazy shit going on, and it is exhausting if you're just trying to react all the time to everything that's going on. You're reading the newest news article, and now all of a sudden you're upset, you're pissed off, you're depressed. Don't react to things like this, because guess what? Life is a bitch, and things are always going to happen. Things are always going to keep happening. But the one consistent thing is you can always choose how to react to those things. So instead, try and give yourself a positive mindset to enable you to get through these things and not let these things get to you. Because at the end of the day, if you can't change it, what is the point in ruining your life over it? There really isn't any. Because guess what? These things are happening all over the world. Some people are letting it get to them and other people are thriving. Be one of those people that are thriving, and you can do that just by changing your mindset and not worrying so much about the things that you cannot personally affect. One of the ways that you can do this, practice gratitude. Be thankful for the things that you have. I know that some people may have more than others, and I know some people have a lot more than others, but everybody has something to be grateful for. Even if that's just simply being alive, having somebody in your corner, whether that be a friend, a family member, having air, having water, having basic food, shelter, any of those things. Just be grateful for all that you have. And as soon as you can practice being grateful, then you can help showing others how to be grateful too. And then now you're just taking that positivity and you're spreading it around to other people. That kind of piggybacks into our next idea, is to help other people. Because what good is being positive and happy and outgoing yourself if you can't take that positivity, you can't take that confidence and help somebody else feel confident, help somebody else feel better. Because at the end of the day, guys, we are human. We are all human, and we all deserve to feel confident. We all deserve to feel positive, and we all deserve to feel good. So the best way that you can do that is you can help try and spread that to other people, like I'm doing for you guys right now. I genuinely want you to feel better about yourselves, because at the end of the day, it's like a domino effect. I want this video to make you feel better, and in turn, I want you to take that and make somebody else feel better. That's the only way that we're going to turn around all this negativity that's been coming on in our lives lately. We have to spread positivity, we have to spread confidence, and we have to spread more goodness. This next tip could be probably one of the most difficult ones, but arguably one of the most important ones. You guys have to evaluate your friend group, evaluate your peers, the people that you're around, and evaluate if they are good people to be around, if they're confident, good, outgoing, positive people, because we hang around with a lot of pessimistic people, and that can take a huge toll on us, because emotions can be felt by everybody, and you want to feel good positive emotions, you want to feel confident emotions, you want to feel good emotions. If you don't feel any of those things with the people that you're around, why are you around them? Because some of these thoughts, they are contagious. If somebody around you feels really crappy, you're probably going to feel really crappy too. If you're feeling amazing, your friends are probably feeling amazing. So what I want you to do, surround yourself with good people. If you're working with people that aren't good people, you might have to look at switching jobs. If your best friends are pieces of shit, you might have to switch friends. You are the average of your 5 closest friends. So try and make those a good, amazing, positive, uplifting people, because at the end of the day, you want to be around good people because you want to feel better yourself. And there is no better way to do that than by surrounding yourself with good, positive people. We're coming up to the end here, guys. The next thing that I want you to do to feel a little bit more confident is learn something new every single day. It doesn't have to be something profound. It doesn't have to be something philosophical, but learn something new. Whether it be how to make a new recipe, how to make a new cocktail, whether it be a new route that you can take your dog on a walk, whether it be something about nature, something about your house, you could build something, anything. It doesn't have to be very big. It can be the smallest thing. Maybe it can just be some random fact like what you've learned about alpacas today, but learn something new, exercise that brain, because when your brain stops working, it gets stagnant, and then you don't necessarily feel as good about yourself. But if you're constantly learning, constantly pushing yourself, and constantly trying to be better, you will inherently start to feel better. This is going to be another really difficult one. What I want you to do, I want you to go and get outside of your comfort zone. That is going to be the number one hardest thing for most self-conscious people to do. If you're low in confidence, this step is probably going to be the most difficult, but it's also going to yield probably the highest reward. So whatever it is that makes you uncomfortable, the only way that you can possibly get over it is to simply go and do it. If you are scared of people, go and compliment a stranger. Do that over and over and over again. It'll make you feel a little bit better, and then you'll start being a little bit more comfortable with talking to people. Or if, for example, you are not very confident in sports, play more sports, do more things. Just try things that make you feel uncomfortable. Get comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable, and that is where the most growth can possibly happen. Because at the end of the day, my friends, you guys are going to grow if you put yourself out there. If you don't, you're going to be exactly where you always are, and you're never going to feel any better. You've got to try new things. You've got to try things that scare you, things that terrify you. Whether it be going out and spontaneously skydiving, or going and racing fast cars, something that scares you, I want you to go out and do. I don't care what it is, I can't suggest specific things because everybody's different, but go out and try one thing that terrifies you. Do it this week. I would like to say do it tomorrow, but I know something like that isn't necessarily realistic based on circumstances. But find something that scares you and go out and do it. Crush it. The last thing to improve your self-confidence, I bet you guys were probably wondering when this was going to come into play. Yes, do one thing every single day for your body. That doesn't mean you have to go and run a marathon. That doesn't mean you have to crush a 10K, a 5K every single day. That doesn't mean you have to go and play sports every day. That doesn't mean 100 push-ups. That doesn't mean the gym every day. That means do something every single day for your body. Whether that be 5 or 6 push-ups, 5 or 6 crunches, going for a walk around the block with your dog. Do something for your body. Just the act of doing something will make you feel 1,000,000 times better. And there have been studies after studies after studies, and for some reason, you guys, people still aren't doing this. This is ridiculous not to. It is one of the most important things to feel good about yourself, is just feeling good about your body. It has the side effects that eventually, yes, you do these things often enough, and you might get that Greek god-like body. You might get that goddess-like body, or you might not, but guess what? That is okay. You just have to be comfortable in whatever body type you have, and the best way to feel confident is by giving it your best effort. Every single day, do something. Now that this video is going to be over, I want you to go and do something for your body. I don't care if that's dropping down and doing 10 push-ups, whether that being a crunch and a half, or whether that be going for a walk around the block with your cat. Yes, go out and do it, and I hope you are going to have a better rest of your day, my beautiful stylish friends. I hope you took something out of this video to make you feel better, because I urge you to take action on how you're feeling. The only person that is going to take action is you. So go out, do it, feel better, have an amazing, beautiful day, my stylish friends, and remember, you are freaking amazing.